Come on, Sharon, let's get out of here. I can hear voices. The haunted corridor is just through here, people.
Catherine Howard.
Keep an eye out for people in a tunic and a big bouffant dress, screaming. How can she scream with her head on?
There you go. She's clever, isn't she?
Someone's not telling the truth, are they?
Us women multitask.
I'm getting a funny feeling here, Sharon, and it's nothing to do with the alcohol. Hiya folks, we're at Grantham train station there, going down to a very spooky palace. Aren't we, Sharon?
My second home.
And we got a spooky daughter here. Hello, say hello everyone. Tracy?
Right. Hello everyone, hello!
We're going to Hampton Court Palace, Tracy.
I know, I'm so jealous. I love Hampton Court Palace.
Of course you do. Well, you can come with us in the video. Yes? Mummy's got, I've got the old bag with me, look there.
I don't know where to put the keys.
I'm not talking about your mother, I'm talking about that. We've got the old bag, that's all we're carrying. We're going light-footed. Is that right? Oh, hello.
Lightweight, I like it.
Lightweight, I'm a lightweight.
Are you going to do the maze?
No, it's not that.
I'm doing the maze.
The weather's turned though, it's a bit cloudy, overcast now.
Yeah, but you're going down south, it'll be fine.
Down south? We go down the Southern Riviera, aren't we? Down south. Right. Folks, we'll see you in a minute. We're going to say to Tracy, we've got to get on our train and we'll see you.
I've got to go toilet.
Oh, of course you have. Via the toilets. See you in a minute, people. Right, on the platform, baby.
Yeah.
A little bit cold.
Still no toilets.
Toilet's still shut after how many? When's the last time we was travelling down here?
Well, is it about a month ago?
About a month ago. Toilets are still out of action, folks, so no doubt you're either going to have to go on a train or wait an hour and a half to the other end.
Because I tell you what, it's cold today.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's after that lovely warm weather, even if it wasn't that cold, it's still cold.
In a few weeks' time, you'll be in Gran Canaria.
Well, you said it's going to be warm out there?
No, what I mean is when you go in the pool, you can just wee in the pool, it don't matter then, does it?
Oh, true, yeah. No, they're all going to think I'll do that now.
Well, you do, you told me that the other day.
I did not.
If you remember right, Shal, hold on, no, don't get off camera, you stay on camera. When you was a child, it was always told to you that if you wee in the pool, the public baths, there's a chemical in there that makes the water go purple. Is it true?
I don't know.
Ah, I nearly caught you out. I was hoping you were going to say no, it ain't true. I don't know. Wouldn't know. Anyway.
Well, is it?
Eh? Oh, safe by the bell.
Safe by the bell.
Now that's a fast train. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Badger.
Talk to her brother. Say hello.
Well, on the way to the Grantham station, I don't know. Mike was driving.
Right, I thought I'd show you that. I'll just show you how fast they go through the channel, people. The channel? The station. I'm getting all my words mixed up, Sharon.
What time are you going to be back?
Delirious. Here it comes, crawling in, the 10:01 at 9:58. We're a little bit early, Sharon.
It leaves at 10:01, doesn't it?
Oh, it leaves at 10:01. Yeah. There we go. Bit slower than that other one that come in, Sharon, isn't it?
A lot slower.
Should be able to just get onto it, this one all right, I think. In she comes.
Jean Bishop D, lady.
And we're on coach what?
J.
Yeah. Seats 11 and 12. I wonder if we'll have someone sitting in our seat like we did on the last one, Sharon. They should be reserved, they've got little lights above them, haven't they? Right, in we get. In you go, baby. Oh, here we go. 11 and 12. That's us. That was nice and simple, Sharon, wasn't it?
Very simple.
Here we go. We're on quite a full train actually, so
nice and warm on here.
it is nice and warm actually. Yeah, right. Yeah, those are the two lights up there, people. Look, if you can see there, that shows that the seats are reserved.
There's no green, is there?
No, this couple right down the end there. Yeah. Right. Okay then, we're going to get in comfortable, and we'll see you the other end. Well, one thing I will say about the train, Sharon,
what?
It left dead on time.
Yeah.
1 minute past, we're on the move. And you've already used the lav. What's the lav like on the
What's the time? It's 10:05 and I've been.
on the whole train, Sharon? What's the lav like?
Nothing to write home about,
Yeah.
but it was clean and it served its
We're doing a
purpose.
review on the toilet. I can't believe it. I don't want to go.
The toilets are better in Morrison's than their food.
A lot of people said Morrison's
It's a shame.
are closing down their food counters or whatever.
I wonder at it.
Yeah. And I just want to clarify one thing. We've had a couple of people in the comment section saying, oh, I thought you was on the keto diet or the carnivore diet. I did that for just over a year and I've eased myself off it now because of my health. Blood levels are now where they should be. So as a result of that, we have the odd treat. And what you see us eating on camera is to bring to you in a video. We don't eat like that all the time. We basically do have one meal a day and possibly maybe a low carb snack. And because we have people saying, oh God, you're eating carbs and all that, yeah, really, all that food you're eating is all, we don't eat like that all the time, right? Just to let you know, folks. Well, we're not on any diets again, so people keep saying, I thought you was on a diet. No, that was over like the past year. I'm getting a bit ranty, aren't I?
I know.
I'm going to switch up. Right, we're going, folks, because we don't stop off on this journey now on the whole train. It's one complete journey all the way.
We'll be there in an hour.
And no doubt within that time she's going to go to the toilet about another 3 times. So we'll see you at the other end. That's us. Don't want to get off. Here we are, back at King's Cross.
Everybody's got somewhere to go.
And it's still cloudy. Get down there.
Change here for Circle, Hammersmith City, Metropolitan, Northern and Piccadilly lines.
There you go.
National and international rail
Another noisy
services.
train, yeah? Alright, we're upstairs now. We're out. We got off at Vauxhall. And we are on the southwest train, Sharon?
Oh, yeah, South Western Railway.
Southwestern Railway. And lucky enough, she's got this phone app here, which we've mentioned before. That it shows you the actual route. You can't see that, can you?
It's on Google Maps and you just press the train.
Yeah, it's on Google Maps and look, it tells us the time of the train, all the stops where we're going.
Isn't that the MI5 building?
Eh?
Changing the subject. That's
Yes,
the
that
MI5.
is.
Yeah.
It is the MI5. You can see where we are there, people. Look, the skyline of London there. That's the MI5 building there. I don't know if it's still that, but
They've done some
it's
James
a
Bond
secret.
from
Yeah,
there,
they've got a
haven't they?
secret building like that, yeah.
And everyone
And
knows.
everyone knows.
I
And
know.
they painted it green and white. So highly secret, isn't it? But yeah, the skyline's really changed now in London, isn't it?
I wonder what that is there then.
What? I don't know, Sharon. All these new buildings.
I could Google Lens it, shall I?
Go on then, Google Lens it, get your camera out. Google Lens it, tell us what that building is. All she's going to do is look, take a picture of it. That's it, yeah. What's it said?
The River Thames.
Oh yeah, what's that
The view of St George's Wharf.
St George's Wharf.
For the
There you go.
11:40 Southwestern Railway.
This is us, baby.
service
Is
to
it?
Hampton Court.
Yeah.
Calling at Clapham Junction, Earlsfield, Wimbledon.
I must say,
Park, New Malden.
now you've got these announcements, these are on the train and everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it, look. There we go.
This train has 8 carriages.
You know exactly where you're going, Sharon, don't you? Whereas before, back in the 70s and 80s and all that, you had to take a chance.
They used to have the announcements, but it comes up on the...
Not like this,
Yeah.
not like this. Yes, it's really pretty easy, folks. And that took an hour, that train show, didn't it, to get into London. And then we're using the old Oyster card now, and on we get. This takes us straight to Hampton Court, doesn't it? Let's get on. Oh, we've got tables in this one, Sharon.
No, I don't know, it's not
It's a little bit posh, isn't it? South Western Railway.
That was a first class there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Get on, baby.
Oh, that's first class.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. We're slumming it in here, aren't we? Go on in. I'll sit opposite you. You don't normally like sitting the wrong way, do you?
No, but you are.
Yeah. Oh, I am, yeah. All right, okay. Right, we're at Vauxhall. We'll see you at Hampton Court, folks. Right, we've just come out of the train station, people. And it's literally a minute and a half's walk to get to Hampton Court Bridge. And just over the bridge is the palace. I'm going to show you that right now. Just over there, folks, is where we're heading. There's the bridge. We're still on this side of the bridge. You all right, mate? No. Sharon's on the phone to her daughter. And there we go, Hampton Court Bridge, folks. Keep going over the bridge that way, along there. That's the way to Kingston. But this is the historic Hampton Court Palace from afar. Well, we're on the bridge. I can't think if I've... Yeah, we have walked over this bridge in the past, haven't we?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, but this bridge wouldn't have looked like this back in Henry VIII days, would it?
No, bless him.
There would have been clippity-clop, clippity-cllop. In fact, most of the...
It wouldn't have been a bridge.
Most of the stuff wouldn't have travelled by road, it would have travelled by the river. All the wares and all that used to come up from London, no doubt, to supply the palace with all its food and all that. But then again, they used to grow their own in the grounds as well, and also the wildlife. I think, if I remember rightly, Henry VIII and his entourage used to eat blinking swans, Sharon.
Yes, they did, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Just across the road here, folks, we're right opposite the entrance now, is the hotel, the Mitre Hotel, just over there.
It's lovely.
And look how busy this traffic is out the front here, look. So it is a walled palace. I don't know whether the wall would have been here back in the day, sort of thing, but it's a very, very grand affair. Was it Cardinal Wolsey had...
He had apartments here, yeah.
It's been remodelled and rebuilt on quite a few occasions.
I highly recommend visiting this place.
He took it over.
Fantastic.
And I think it was here, Sharon, when he was married to his 7 wives. One of the wives, the Roman Catholic, wouldn't recognise the... wouldn't recognise the marriage, and that's when he created the Church of England. Such a grand building, Sharon, isn't it?
Let's hope this works, eh? Let's hope this works. That's all we've got to do.
Okay.
I think these are people that have already booked tickets.
Oh, have we booked tickets?
No, I've just got the voucher.
Oh, right, okay. Sharon looks after all the vouchers, so we're going to find out now if we can get in or not.
Oh,
with her.
That voucher and I'll pay on the day. Up there, okay.
Right, this is a voucher you got, Sharon, from, where was it?
Days out to do with the rail, National Rail.
Right, so what she say we've got to do?
Go to the ticket office.
Which is over here, just as you come in, people. We've walked straight past it. One of these doors, I think it's that door up there, Sharon, isn't it? Just over there.
Don't know, we'll see what the sign says. Look, there's all in figs there.
I remember that being a ticket office, Sharon. You used to have to go in there to get your
We walked
tickets.
straight past it.
Well, we didn't know, did we? It's been about 25 years since we've been here, Sharon, so we're not quite in touch with it.
No, we come down once because Chris brought it for my birthday present. Remember,
Yeah,
we
about,
started...
yeah, about 25 years ago.
No,
20
when I
years
was
ago.
40. Was it that one?
20 years ago, I wasn't far out, was I? You're now coming up to 60, baby, yeah?
See it, broadcast it.
Anyway, yeah, just shame it ain't a bit sunny today, people. But there's a lovely meadow over there.
Thank
There's loads of kids here as well, Sharon. Now it looks like they're on the
School trip.
school trips, which is still nice to see at the end of the day. Right, let's go and get these tickets sorted out and get inside. Right, so we just got our tickets and it works out
Can I show that?
£28 each
Hopefully you can see all that.
to get in for an adult, which would have been 56 quid, Sharon.
Yes, 56.
And because we got that train voucher, that come in at 28 quid for the pair of us.
And that is places all over England. So if you've got a rail card, look for it. You've got to have a rail card.
But also with this as well, you could have one of the audio things you can carry around with you.
Comes in complimentary.
Comes in complimentary for this price, but we didn't want that obviously because we're going to do our own blinking audio show, aren't we?
I'm going to call out for Anne and
Oh,
Belinda.
don't say that, Sharon.
Come on, Anne.
I'm telescopic, don't say
Oh,
that.
here we go.
Come on, let's get inside.
It's a gift shop where you can pick up free audio cards. Okay, thank you so much. And there's staff around us.
Right, let's see if we can get in this time.
There we go, 1, 2. There we go. Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, we've been many times. There you go.
Get the map.
So you got a little thing here, just to show you what's going on for the day, what's on today. And shall let's go and step back in time.
Yes.
Wow, this courtyard here. You imagine what this has seen in over the years, Sharon? Isn't it?
Seen some horrendous things, haven't
Eh?
you? Seen some horrendous things.
Cool, I'll say so. You can just picture what it was like all those years ago when this was just like a cobbled path. Horses and carriages coming in here. And I think that this isn't the inner part of the palace, this is literally just the entrance where we come in, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is where all your sort of peasants might have mingled and all that. And they might have had the odd car boots out here, Sharon.
Unbelievable.
Wow, you're just taken straight back in time. And don't forget, back in the 15th century, when this thing was built, although it's daylight now, at night time there's no electricity. It would have been all candlelight and torches and things like
So
that.
this is the base court, Martin.
And what happens here? Don't say car boots.
But it's the base court. This is what this area is called. Oh, it says it up there.
Yeah.
Look how they spell court.
Yeah. COVRT.
Should we go into the Tudor world?
Yeah, let's go in the Tudor world first, Sharon, just over here. So we're just going to make our way through the Tudor world.
I don't want to miss
Now,
one room.
We're not sure, Sharon, exactly how much we can film, but
Yeah.
we're going to be filming. And keep
want every nook
keep
and
your eyes
cranny.
out in case you see any spooks that are hanging about.
The Tudor world in the Wolseley rooms.
Right, Cardinal Wolsey, there we go. In you go, baby.
Toilets and all.
In you go. Right. Now, I'm going to try and keep a lot of this natural, people, so you can get a vibe of the place. Yeah, look, there's another little archive here, look. Look at that, look. Or courtyard, should I say.
Let's see what that was.
These things were the posts, Sharon. I think they used to call these colonnades.
Let's see if it's got the name on here.
What we got in here?
That's where we're going.
Is
in
that where
there.
the kitchens are?
No, the kitchens was over that way, if
You
I remember
sure?
rightly. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were down here.
No.
Please come in. Do you want to go upstairs? Now, in low light, folks, this should be a pretty good camera. There's a lot of people who have GoPros. It all goes flickering, funny, but with this DJI Action 5, it's got a low light facility, and it's normally very good.
Yeah.
The Wolseley rooms, you're about there. It's the oldest,
1520s.
the oldest surviving rooms at Hampton Court Palace, built in the 1520s. Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Come on in, baby. In you go. Right. You should be okay for lighting here, people. Look at this. Who's that, Sharon?
Just a Tudor
Just
lady
a
in
Tudor
fancy
lady in
dress.
fancy dress, Sharon, look. The old fireplace is over here, look.
Well, there's the man himself, isn't it? No.
No, I
The
don't know who that
Emperor
is.
Maximilian.
Look at that.
Oh, there he is.
The old battle there, Sharon. Is that, do you know, in Hampton Court there? Look at that. There we go, look. That's him when he was a lot younger there by the looks of it, look.
That's Charles V.
Charles V. Portraits was a big thing back then, wasn't it?
Well,
Look.
didn't have photos, did they? Videos?
No, that's it, yeah. They used to have to sit for hours, didn't they? Look at them ceilings, people, look. Yeah, there's Anne Boleyn there, Charlotte. Isn't she the one who
Osterhead.
runs up and down that,
so,
that
yeah.
gallery?
I think so. Well, we'll know when we get there.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. I thought I wasn't because my ears are gone.
Right, okay. Just come down the back staircase now. And we've got some basques of Henry VIII there. And he reigned from 1509 to 1547. There you go. Edward, the 5 and 1, it's 6, yeah. Son of Henry and also Jane Seymour. He didn't last much longer, shall he?
Hey?
1547.
He didn't know. He got an illness, didn't he? If I remember rightly.
1553.
Died of an illness.
Then 1553 to 1558, look, all within about 4 or 5 years.
Maybe the first.
She was the one, Elizabeth I, look, who lasted the longest, 1558 to
That's Anne
1603.
Boleyn's daughter.
Yeah, there you go. Right, let's get through here. And it opens up a bit now, Sharon, doesn't it?
Cool, I say.
Into the main staircase. Let's have a little look here. Although we've got lights up there at the moment and light coming in and flooding this area, this would have been in total darkness at night time. All you got to remember is, yeah, this was all built by hand. No machines.
Was she really then?
No, you can guarantee it was. But how it's lasted all the centuries and all the marble. I mean, marble isn't a natural product for this area, I wouldn't have thought. It must have been shipped in
Yeah.
and brought up the Thames via the sea.
Climbing up here in them big dresses.
Yeah, but the reason being, Shad, the steps are very gradual.
Yeah, but look how
You
warm
walk up
they
like
are as
royalty.
well.
Go on, walk up there now, go on. There, I can see you now. Look how gradual it is to walk up, look. Yeah? No one had to put in heavy duty exercise.
No, well, they had them dresses on. That was enough, wasn't it? The big
Well, what only the
they
dresses,
wore.
Sharon, it was the bleating girdles they used to wear to pull them in.
Well, the material, the fabric.
I know. Wow, look at this. Yeah, that depicts what it would have been like back in the day, look, when they had the balls here or whatever. That's lovely, isn't it? Show your armour at the top there, look, and all your weapons as a display of power.
And drums.
Hey?
The drums there.
Yeah. Need a long set of sticks for that, Sharon. Them drums. Oh, we can just have a little peek at the garden here, Sharon, look. Just through there. There you go, people. The King's apartments damaged by fire
I remember
in
that.
1986. Look at that. Yeah, we remember that. And the Queen opened it back in 1992. Yeah, we do remember that, don't we?
Yeah.
That was the bedchambers and everything, if I remember
Yeah.
rightly, wasn't it? Just where we're walking through now. Oh, I know they've got these chandeliers here now, but I wonder how they did light the place back then.
Candles, wasn't it?
Whether they had a chandelier and it was lit with candles, I don't know. Whether they're just depicting candles, I'm not too sure. See all the new floorboards down here. Look, this is where it was all burnt out, wasn't it? All along here, all through here, I think, wasn't it? Mm. All these bed chambers.
You want to walk through them doors all the time.
I know,
don't
those are the doors you want to go in, the ones that
Yeah.
you can't get to. You have to come in and every day you've got to put like the fresh flowers in and all that. How'd you get up there to put your flowers in your vases? Eh?
Cup.
Coming for a bit of the renovation and restoration work they're doing here, Shell.
Look at that is. Look at that funny thing there. Look.
Don't know. As you can see, look. In fact, the bed's so high, Shell, you probably needed scaffold to get into it.
They're cleaning it. It's essential
I know.
cleaning. Look.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, they're giving you a bit of a
Move out the light.
stuff on the conservation of what's going on here, people. I like to walk around here at night time.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's a good view of the garden.
There we go, a different perspective. Look at that. Amazing.
They hold concerts here as well.
Right, let's walk through. It's a bit darker in here. In here, people, this is probably what it's more like.
This is the Queen's bedroom, wasn't it? So that was the
What,
King's.
this one?
This one. There could be the Queen. I'm only going because it's yellow. Oh, yeah, Martin. This is
I think that's actually a bed there, Sharon.
Look, King's little bed chamber.
Yeah, a little bed chamber there, look. Full curtains round, look. Where does it show you that?
This room was smaller and warmer than that room, so this was the room he would have used.
Who?
The King.
Oh, would he?
Yeah.
So of all them big rooms he's got here, he likes to sleep in this little room.
Well, it's warm.
Well, it wouldn't have been warm, Sharon.
That's what you said, this was the warmer room. Because I suppose with the fire on.
Smaller rooms are going to be warmer.
Yeah, that's why.
But this is central heating now. This is where he would have sent his letter, Sharon.
Yeah.
By a carrier pigeon.
Raven.
Raven? That's the Tower of London.
I'll just see one out in the garden. That was why I thought they're still here.
Oh, well, they probably are, Sharon. Oh, hello. Looks like the old back door, Sharon. What are you looking at? The King's Necessary Office. Object off display.
Oh, it would have been his toilet.
That's the cars, isn't it?
That's his toilet there, look.
Yeah.
It's being done up.
That's why they call it the Necessary Office.
That's nicer than
not
a
en suite
toilet,
though, is
isn't
it?
It's nicer than a toilet. Under his bed, he had a pot,
Hold on,
Martin.
Sharon. Hold on, look. Look at that. Who'd think of putting a skylight? See, the reason why that's there to let light into the place. Because that's very, very dark there, as you can see. Look, it would have been. Go on, Sharon, down you go. Just so you can get a picture of what this area used to look like about 300 years ago. Was it 1702, wasn't it, Sharon?
1702 to 1714.
This is what the area and the palace surrounding area would have looked like back then. Look at that, look. That was painted.
See
The vast land. Look how green everything is, look. All that is now all sold off.
See, no bridge.
No bread, there wasn't a bridge
No
there,
bridge.
yeah. So it would have come up the river. All the wares and all that would have come up the river. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? And they did like a blinking buffant haircut, Sharon. Look.
This was it. It was like 1665 to 1667. How the gardens changed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they did like a buffant haircut back then.
Got good eyebrows.
Who's this over here? William III, 1689 to 1702. The Prince of Orange. And there is actually an orangery here, if I remember rightly.
There is, yeah.
In the garden, which was the original one, which is still there, Sharon.
Yeah.
I was just speaking to that young lady there, and I found out, I said, is it haunted? And she said, she hasn't seen anything, but I said, does anyone? She nodded her head, Sharon.
Oh, I hope it's not going to be me.
I said, was it Anne Boleyn? She said, no, it was Catherine Howard. She's the one who runs down the corridor. And I said, what's the corridor called? She said, it's called the Haunted Corridor. I said, I wonder if it was called that before she started haunting it, or whether they changed the name.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it is haunted.
It's named well.
It is haunted, people. If you're a bit telescopic, just be careful. How'd you like dinner, Sharon? You know, Belt 007 said she's going to buy us a meal,
Yeah.
and we're going to do that on camera.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should do it here.
It's a good idea.
Tracy, we're going to have that meal here, I think. Oh, we've got Turkish delight on the table, Charlotte. Hey?
Yeah, come on then.
So that was a private dining room now. And one of the biggest problems is that they used to get the food ferried up from the kitchen, which is way, way down there. And that is a big thing, I think, because they didn't have any hostess trolleys back then. And no electric sockets to plug them into, Sharon.
No.
And we'll come to the kitchens, but that was a big thing. As I say, the kitchens are quite a way away.
They couldn't have really had a hot dinner, could they?
It would have been a buffet, finger buffet, I would have thought.
It was always like banquets, wasn't it?
Then there definitely weren't no Deliveroo, Sharon.
No.
Oh, here we go, we're back here. So that's it, we're back to the main part there. So we've been told where the haunted gallery is.
Yes.
We're going to have a look at that, hopefully. Going back out to the courtyard now. We haven't shown them everything, Sharon, have we?
No.
because there's so much to show you and we wouldn't want to make a boring video for you.
They won't be bored.
Hey?
They won't be bored
No.
by this. You cannot get bored by this.
So,
Look at that.
what?
Wonder what that was there.
I don't know. What goes on there? Must be a chimney up there, Sharon, or something. I don't know. Not sure, baby.
Oh, this is clock court. Oh yeah, that's why. Look at that clock.
Right, okay, so we're just making our way up now to Henry VIII's apartment, Sharon.
These are big steps, though.
They are bigger steps, these
Yeah.
one. Well, he's a big bloke, Sharon, isn't he? Have a little look in here. Henry VIII's apartments. What we got here? Oh, I remember this hall.
Yeah.
I remember this hall vividly because they have had many depictions in here of TV films and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah,
They've done in
wow.
here. They've used it as like a backdrop to the films. Look at that. Because they never used to have these tables in here, did they?
No. You
Just gives you
walk
sort of
through.
an idea of what the layout may have been. And again, it's only really illuminated via the stained glass windows at the top here. I know you've got lights in here now, but I mean, it would have been...
But how did they do that?
don't know, Sharon.
craftsmanship? Look at that.
I don't know, I seem to remember, in the middle here, I thought there used to be some sort of fire pit at one
What, that
stage.
there? That thing there?
Oh, it's there still, there we go. Yeah, there we go. No, that shows I didn't know, because I didn't see it. And it's on like a hardened plinth, but that would have been obviously a real log fire, and that would have been all the ceiling would have been smoke black and all that there, because there wouldn't have been no chimney or nothing.
There's his thrones there, look, seats.
Yeah, he would have been at the end of the table, maybe. Over here. Have a little look. The old pewter,
They're big servings.
eh? The old big service. Yeah, but he's a big bloke, yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, pewter, look. Quite heavy, that. Or is it silver, Sharon? It's got a hallmark on it or something, look.
Oh yeah, hasn't it? Yeah.
I think that might be silver.
Yeah, look there. It's good that they've got the music going as well, isn't it?
Them deers up there on that wall, look, I wonder if they were running about once.
Well, they would
Oh,
be
yeah,
for his
all
hunting,
eaten.
wouldn't they?
Hold on, I remember something here. Ain't there the cell down here or something?
But no, you
Well,
can't,
you can't go down there.
I would have thought that would have took you to the kitchen, didn't
Let's
it?
have a little look. The Hall Palace servers brought the best food from the kitchens up these stairs.
Yeah, I thought the kitchen would have
Served the
been done.
courtiers, the great watching chamber, and the staff in the great hall.
All these animals he most probably killed.
He probably, yeah. He might
Out hunting, wouldn't they?
He might have shot with bow and arrow, Sharon. So that must be, the kitchens must be down there,
Down here.
around there underneath somewhere. So we're upstairs at the moment. Another grand building with a lovely grand ceiling, Sharon.
Yeah.
You can never get bored of this, can you?
So much to see.
Yeah,
Up and down, and
it's
it's
hard
all
because
over.
I'm filming and I'm only looking through a little lens here.
Just think of the fun when you're editing it.
Well, you found a little room where you always normally find it, yeah?
Well, of course I've got to find a
This would
toilet,
have
haven't I?
been the toilet there, look.
Yep.
Which is something, let's have a look over it, tells you all about it here. And it was, the orders were devised by the King's Council for the garderobe since to retain urine is hurtful to health, Sharon.
Still is.
No person shall make water or cast annoyance within the precinct of the court, thereby corruption may breed. There you go.
I'd be forever in here.
And it says, being all alone in this room, let it go, otherwise you must disguise the sound by coughing. All on that train we've been coughing, but we got a virus.
Yeah.
So if you're even coughing back in them days, you know what they're doing?
Yeah.
Punching one out.
Go back and watch the old films.
There we go, would have been just like that. Here, Sharon, that might have been where that little door dropped and you had to put your hand in to pull it all
You're
out.
right round the other side.
So, just found this portrait, Sharon. It says, unknown artist, working in England, portrait of a man in red.
And now we've got the lady in the red in a single.
Yeah, but hold on, that's the man in red, look. We don't know who he is. But look at the width of them blinking shoulder pads. And that's, they used to think in the 80s that,
That was the
it was
gentleman,
new
wasn't it?
fashion, didn't they?
Yeah.
He's hundreds of years old. What's that in there?
Don't know.
Oh, is this where the servants ate, Sharon? This room was used as an office and bedrooms by the busy pages of the chamber. This is where they would have spent most of their time when they weren't serving, Sharon.
Warm in here.
Eh?
Warm.
It wouldn't have been back then. That's probably what you had on the wall there, a little candle. What if I had 4 candles?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Ooh. I knew you was going to say something like that.
Enjoy your trip?
Yeah, my knee. I have too badly.
Oh, there he is, look. In all his grandeur, look. Very intimidating figure back then, wasn't he? Right, I think we found it.
Yeah.
The haunted corridor is just through here, people.
Catherine Howard.
Was it Catherine Howard?
Catherine Howard, yeah.
In we go. Go on, Shao. I know there's a lot of people in here, Sharon. But I can feel something. Walk right to the end, Shao.
Right to the end.
See if you can see anything behind me, people. I know there's a lot of people in here. Keep an eye out for people in a tunic and a big bouffant dress in the background. Do you like it, Sharon?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Hey?
I'm fine. How did you feel? Because you're telescopic. How's it for you?
I don't know, look. What's spoiling it for me is all these blinking people, Sharon. So that's the haunted corridor, folks, where Catherine Howard,
Catherine Howard, yeah.
Catherine Howard is seen running up and down here, headless, screaming. How can she scream with her head on?
There you go. She's clever, isn't she?
Someone's not telling the truth, are
Us
they?
women multitask.
So just off of the haunted corridor, we've got the council chamber. I can hear voices, Sharon. Now this is where Henry VIII's Privy Council almost met daily to discuss the urgent state business and also advise the King, Sharon.
Yeah. There you go.
Sounds like they're still doing it now. Look, this is where it all happened, folks.
The arguments are set out here. I say I am no traitor. The match with cleaves are made for England. The men I keep at arms are always and only at my king's disposal, and the rest is lies. Lies that should singe even your dishonest tongue, Norfolk.
I read here, you have said you would take arms against the king yourself if he did not obey you and your wishes.
Never!
Shame.
Gentlemen, who can the king trust if he does not trust Cromwell?
Who knows? Come on, Sharon, let's get out of here. I can hear voices.
No,
You'll have your head off.
heretic. You have no right to be silent. You never did.
If one line in this paper is true, we belong in the town.
It's a bit dodgy in here, folks.
Yeah.
I think it's safer in the haunted corridor. Let's get back out into the haunted corridor, Sharon. I feel safer out here. Who's that then?
Countess of Richmond.
Oh, hello.
Looks like a nun, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
Arthur, Prince of Wales.
Right, so just off of the haunted corridor, coming into here, this is the privy closet to Catherine Parr, and Henry VIII married her in here on the morning of 12th of July, 1543, Sharon.
There you go.
And that must be the wedding declaration there. Look at that, look.
Amazing, isn't it?
Right in there, look. That's where it all happened. That's why she was screaming, Catherine Howard. She got back to someone else in here. Well, we've just walked through another little corridor, and apparently this is Tudor world.
That's it.
So you can see the different buildings, structures here shown. I wonder if they would have been big windows there originally, look.
I reckon they would have been,
Look.
wouldn't they?
But he wouldn't have had to have them blocked up for paying extra tax, would he? Because he would have even wrote the rules anyway.
Well, it's after he's gone, maybe, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe.
You look at the windowsills, they're the same as them up the top.
Yeah, so don't forget, folks, we're not showing you absolutely everything here. There's loads we've left out because we want to have a look around and enjoy ourselves as well. So where are we going now?
You can go there, sorry.
What's that there?
Lord and Lady Moss, where people live, isn't it?
The King's Staircase. Oh, we've been here, haven't we? That's the back door, Chef.
Coming through the back door?
We'll come through the back door again.
We'll go out that door then, can we?
Yeah. Let's go and have a look at the kitchens now, shall we?
Yeah.
Which I know are down here on the ground floor somewhere, so we just got to find them.
Kitchen garden, we don't want the kitchens.
It's handy having this map, so if you do want to pick one of these up, if you do come here, folks, just grab it on the way in. They don't pay for them, shall you?
No, they were free.
I've got a feeling it's down there somewhere, Sharon.
No, that's how we come in, that's toilets all along there. See the toilet side.
Oh yeah, Tudor well. What's over here, Sharon?
Gardens, toilet. So we've been in there.
Have we just come out?
That's where we started.
Hey?
That's where we started, yeah.
I could never be a tour guide, folks. I've got absolutely no sense of direction.
Costume over there, look.
No sense of direction whatsoever.
Nope.
Right, so we've just come back through here. This is actually the entrance where we come in, Sharon.
That's it.
Isn't it, just there? And just along here.
Yeah.
In here, look, we walked straight past them. Henry VIII's kitchens. Let's go and check this out. They would have had to wheel the food down these corridors.
It's quite a walk, isn't it?
It is quite a walk. But they did have that little back staircase, which they may have had another little kitchen area in. Remember when we was up by the Grand Hall? Oh, hello, look, where are we? Oh, look at all this. Look, it's like being in a little medieval village, Sharon.
They've got the horses.
And they've got the horse noises here, haven't they? Yeah. Look at this. Master Carpenter's Court, this is called, look. Can you hear the noises? They never used to do this, Sharon,
No, they didn't. No, that's good.
Now, if I remember rightly, Sharon, there was a picture on the internet somewhere of what someone caught a ghost. I think it was out of one of these doors. Taken from a picture up there. And it's on the internet, and there's a ghostly figure standing in one of these doorways. I think this is where it was. Check it out, folks. Type in Hampton Court ghost in Google Images and see if you can find that picture of a ghost they think they caught standing in one of the doorways here. Yeah, it's so good with all the sound effects, isn't it?
Yeah, it adds to it, doesn't it?
Here we go. Oh my God. See all these video displays? They never had all these before, did they? It really adds to it. Let's have a little walk through here.
Pork pie?
Oh, I fancy a pork. I bet, tell you what, Shell, I bet they knew how to make a pork pie back then.
I bet they did. Beef, veal, mutton, deer, pheasant and chicken.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Put on the fire! Yes, Master White.
Oh, look, it's spit roast, is it?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's soup, look.
Oh, look at that. The cauldron where they made the soup.
Fetching you little piggies out.
We've had no to eat all day either.
No, we're always eating.
Oh, yeah, we always eat apparently, yeah. Come on in. This is where they used to have all the game hanging up.
This is the larger.
Yeah. In here, they used to have all the game hanging up in there. See where the racks are over the back there, look. Just over there. Anyway, let's have a walk along here, baby. I think the main kitchen's straightforward. There. Really ambient, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it? Fancy living here.
I know, these are the rooms we want to go in, the ones that are locked.
Yeah, but it looks like people live here. Look, there's letterboxes and everything.
I know. Do you imagine how many people, Shay, look at that, have rubbed around that corner?
Yeah.
That's only sandstone, look, it rubs off, look.
Look, it fall down.
Here we go, people.
Wow.
Wow. Now this is a fireplace, Sharon. Can you look up there?
Yeah, you can. It's got to be blocked off quite high.
Yeah, it's all blocked off up there, people, but you get the idea. Look at that, look. You imagine the flames licking up there, look. And it would have been very similar to this. Very, very similar. All the food cooked here. They would have had trout in them, Sharon,
Yeah,
or pike,
yeah,
or
salmon.
carp maybe, in them, caught out of the river.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh, look at all these pies.
Hey?
Who ate all the pies?
Well, pies were a big thing, weren't they, back then, I think. And even now, you can't beat a good pie. Look at that, look. That's like the bakery show, the pie maker. And these flagstones on the floor, can you imagine how many people have walked on these over the years? So we're looking here, look. It's quite a big kitchen, actually, and that's nice to see, Sharon. Look. It's amazing. That's not a very big fire.
It's nice though, isn't it?
But you can feel the heat on that already. Just standing there. You imagine if that was massive fire. All the big meat on there, rotating and spinning it. Lovely. And look at that smoke on that chimney up there. Look, chimney stack rather. That's never been cleaned, has it?
Just seen my broomstick.
Where? Oh, the old broomstick. Yeah.
What's that through there?
Yeah, it's a mishmash of things that have been here in the past there, look, over there. That's a chopping block. Look at that, that's made out of a tree, Sharon, look.
That's well worn.
How old is that? How old is that, look?
I'll have a look up these stairs here,
the
Martin.
rings there, look. That's a genuine one, that one. Where are you going?
Stairs.
Can you go up there? Never been up there before in my life, Sharon.
Oh, like a wash thing, look.
Is it? Is it? They wash their hands?
Do their washing.
Eh?
Do you think this is laundry?
I don't know. Well, we've never seen this before, whether this was an addition or not. Or blocked off in the past.
Could have been blocked off.
Ring that dinner bell, Sharon.
Where?
Up there, I'm hungry.
Like I'm going to reach that.
Eh?
Like I'd reach that.
There are school tours going on, folks. You can probably hear that in the background. And that's something which is must have been added afterwards, Sharon. I wonder
GR? No, look, that's George, isn't it?
Is it GR, is it?
Yeah, that's down the bottom.
Yeah. There you go, look. GR. King George reigns.
There you go.
This must have been a dropping off point then, surely.
It's got to be a spot. Well, they get mad, I suppose.
Do people
don't
live
they?
here?
Yeah, people do live here. I've seen it on...
Yeah, in the grounds. Them houses, or them rooms we went past that had locks on the doors.
A lot of the apartments on the top floor is apartments.
I wonder how much they cost.
Dread to think.
Look at these little rooms here, people, look.
I shouldn't think anyone could just live here.
No, you've got to be...
because a lot of it's like ladies something and all that.
Like royalty, maybe?
Yeah.
Or peers of the realm?
Yeah, I would have said something like that.
Look at all this, look. Amazing, isn't it? You've got to come and experience this, people. You won't be disappointed. As I say, we've been here 5 or 6 times.
Loads. More than that, I think, Martin. Just love it.
As I say, we're seeing stuff now which we haven't even seen before.
Sometimes we'd just come, wouldn't we? Just for a walk around the grounds as well, not always come inside.
Obviously, when we're filming now, it's harder for us to take it all in. But we have seen stuff we haven't seen before. Wine cellars. A few of these people we're watching are drinkers, Sharon.
Draft coming through, isn't there? Quite a breeze.
Look at this. And that's what you call barrels, Sharon. Isn't it?
On a bath.
Look at that. Corking one off, Sharon, look. Yeah. Over there. Might be a bit more atmospheric now, people, because I ain't got the remote mics on, so... yeah, they did like their bleating wine.
There could be tunnels going across to the palace, looking at that doorway there, I bet.
Oh, no doubt.
Like for taking food and that.
I bet we can't get down there either. No. Yeah, these tunnels here, people, look, I would imagine, link up with different parts of the... Oh, it's very dark down there, Sharon.
It's opening up. Do you know, I thought there was doors there, but there's not, is there?
I don't like it. Sharon?
No, that is a bit eerie.
That's a bit eerie,
That is eerie.
Telescopic.
Come on.
So there you go, folks. That is our little tour of Hampton Court Palace. By no means is it an extensive tour. No. There's some areas in there which you can't film, like the chapel, and also there's other bits as well which we didn't film because we didn't want to show you absolutely everything, did we, Sharon?
I want you to come.
And we're also very, very hungry.
Yes.
So we're going to try and find something to eat now. But as I say, that's our tour of Hampton Court Palace. Let's go and find something to eat now and have a bit of a meal.
Oh yes, please, I'm hungry.
We've not eaten all day.
No.
And we don't feel all that actually because we're not well still.
I feel quite rough actually.
Can't wait for we've got the Premier in later, which is the Premier Plus.
In fact,
with a breakfast.
In an hour we can go and check in.
Oh, don't say that, Sharon. We want to do it if we want to lay down.
That's what we'll do.
And tomorrow we're going to have a little look around Kingston,
Yes.
which we haven't been to again for
Kingston
many,
Town.
many years. So do, what?
Kingston Town.
Yeah, I know a song about that.
So do I.
We haven't been there for many years, folks. Let's get down there tomorrow. So see you in a minute. Okay, folks, it's that time where we've got to find the winner of the Altenic U16 Vestla vacuum cleaner.
Hello, everybody.
That's the video in question, and I'm going to get the URL, which is at the top of the page there, as you can see. I'm going to click on it, highlight it, and copy it. And I'm now going to go over to the random YouTube comment picker, paste the URL in there, and then click fetch. So I'm going to put the word Altenic in there. There we go. That's the only word we wanted. We're not going to allow duplicates, and we're going to include in the replies as well, and then press continue. And that now is going to search that video for every comment with the word Altenic in it, and then you'll be entered into the draw for the Altenic U16 Flex vacuum cleaner. There we go, it's found 1,799 unique comments, and I'm going to pick the winner now. Get ready, here we go. The winner of the Altenic U16 Flex vacuum cleaner, portable vacuum cleaner, is Matt Ellis 2317, and he's put the word Altenic in there. Let me just get you nearer so you can see that, get a closer picture of it. There you go. If that is your email related to your YouTube channel, you have won the Altenic vacuum cleaner. Well done, you. So there we go, folks. That's Matt Ellis 2317.
Well done.
Matt, send us an email to that email address there, and send us your name and your shipping address, and I'll get on to Daniel of Altenic, and he'll ship that directly out to you. And don't forget, you people out there, if you do fancy that Altenic U16 Flex vacuum cleaner, portable handheld one, the link will be just in the description.
Handheld one-y.
Handheld one-y? You don't want one of them, Sharon. I'm still delirious, Sharon. The link will be in the description there, and I think there's quite a big discount there, so you're getting it about between 30 and 40% discount, so that's a really good discount, so do take a look at that.
Hoover. And
grab the link while you can. Anyway, we're going to go now because we're still not well. I've had it for 2 weeks now, coming into the 3rd week this week. I'm determined to try and go to the gym tomorrow and give it a go anyway, just take it easy. But I've got a bleeding cold sore on my lips, Sharon.
Hey, go on.
I know.
Man up.
Man up, I know, Sharon.
You had me walking up steep hill today with my bad knees.
They don't know that yet because they're going to be.
I'm telling you.
They're going to be seeing that video.
I womaned up
On Thursday. You're going to see our little walk around Kingston on Tuesday's video, and we also take a little leap across the pond to Borough Market as well.
Yeah. Pond?
No, I don't think.
Pond?
No, we didn't go across the river either, did we?
No.
I'm all over the place, Sharon.
I don't know, did we go across the river?
I don't know.
We could have done.
Come back on Tuesday, see what we've been up to, and we'll see you in the next video. And until then,
Bye.
bye for now.